You want to see a nightmare from the 1950s? This is 1/48 scale of a very old Lindberg issue. Believe it or not, they kept the molds all this time somewhere in some warehouse. The F-94C Starfire. A variation of the Lockheed P-80 shooting star. And it's terrible. First of all, it's molded in white. Why not silver or gray? Raised rivet lines. Cheapest styrene possible. Let's see here. It's not even molded properly. Whoever designed it didn't do a good job. For example, let's take a look at the rocket pods. They're on the ring. They're supposed to be perfectly circular. They're ovals. Beautiful, not circles at all. Molded into the wing. You can't have an option where the end cap's gone. Each one of those pods on the wing held 24 Mighty Mouse folding fin aircraft rocket. This plane had no gun. The nose, I can't really show you on that. Blah blah blah. Important. Read this in several languages. Steps. Read in several languages. Caution in several languages. Every effort has been manufactured this kit complete in every way. J. Lloyd International, but they sold their rights to this model to Round 2 out of South Bend, Indiana. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot to even show you. The lack of detail is amazing. Good example. Let me go down here and try to dig out a pilot that I didn't remove from the sprue. It just kind of removed itself. Let's take a look at Mr. Pilot here. Again, Lindberg obviously had problems making circles. Check out that flash. My phone would like to focus on it. Flash everywhere. Anyway, let's continue. Step 1. Glue the pilots into the chairs, and the chairs into the little holes on the aircraft center line. That in there. Pretty simple. Put the wings on, the canopy on. Note, never put the canopy on until you're almost completely finished with the model. Put together the wing tip tanks. Apply them to the wings and the stabilizers. Blah, blah, blah. Here comes good. You can't really build this with the gear in the up position. Well, you can. You'd have to fill a lot of holes and shave pieces of plastic off the bottom, especially the nose gear there. It's great. Actually, it's not great. Actually, it really sucks. Lady Vowel. Serial number 58357. Yay! Here's the color codes. flat black, olive drab, insignia white, aluminum. Insignia red too, don't forget about that. But I noticed something. It only says flat black. Flat black. Okay? Flat black. Remember that, okay? While we're in here, we might as well take a look at the decal sheet. A little bit of yellowing on the clear parts. Anyway, flat black, huh? Flat black. Take a look at the photos on the bottom. There's a 4-frame photo of the thing. Check out this. Ooh. They really force that seat detail in there. Is the pilot looking down, or has he lost his head? I think they put the wrong... That guy should be up back here, because that guy should be looking down into his radar scope, not the pilot. The pilot didn't have a radar scope. I don't know. I don't think they even... The model makers, the quality is unbelievable. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, back to flat black. Flat black is usually used on a windscreen. I could be wrong, I could be crazy, it could be just super reflected light, but doesn't that look like gloss black on the radome? It's not as shiny as the flat black. Or is it wet flat black? Check out the detail of the 24 Mighty Mouse rockets in the nose. So this particular aircraft had a armament of a total of 48. 24 in the nose, 12 in each rocket pod on the wing. Again, no gun. They just needed a quick fix for a shortage of a night fighter problem they had in the Air Force, and this was its solution for the plane itself. Made in USA, I'm not too sure. It might be, it might have been at the time, but I know since, what is it, Lloyd, where is it? Where is the thing? Blue required. More challenging. More challenging? Come on. J. Lloyd International, 2155 Jacqueline Court Drive, Southwest Suite 6, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Probably not there anymore. Don't go there and protest, please. Yep, I guess J. Lloyd International got Lindberg, and I guess J. Lloyd International sold the Lindberg name to round 2 models. I'm going to try to put this thing together. I don't really want to make it with the wheels down, but I don't have much of a choice. I can put it together without putting the wheels on at all, but it's going to look dorky on the bottom. They didn't mention it in the instructions, but since the wheelbase is kind of short, I'm pretty sure you'd have to put some sort of weighting in the nose area to keep it on its nose gear. We'll see. I'll put it together. It's going to look like shit, but, you know, I'm going to try.